Yes, I used to use Aerowax. If they've added plastic or something that gives a better shine, I'll use it again. A shine that lasts is all I want. Plastic? Sounds good.
Well, I've got a light-colored floor, and the brand I use now makes it yellow. So if the Aerowax people add more plastic and it won't yellow, great.
I like the idea of plastic.
Introducing new Aerowax with 50% more plastic. Ladies, we heard you.
Ladies, we heard you. Lunch therapy now with 50% more plastic. For those of you that can't get enough plastic, more plastic, more cancer. Yay! Hey, I'm in Thailand at the moment. This is Super Jeff Lohman gave us this background. This is how they spend their birthdays, just hanging out, looking at this beautiful vista. Looking at there was even like a rainbow for a second. So we're bringing that to you here on Lunch Therapy. This is Lunch Therapy. This is a place for you to take a break from all the crappy news out there and just get your mind right. Enjoy yourself. We're going to have a contest. We're going to have Mama J from Netfliix The Trust is going to be on today. We're going to have Sugar Kitty will be here. We're going to have The Rain playing musical instruments. I know. It's just jam-packed. Making too many promises at the top of the show, like always. I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 All right, so here we are. It's Lunch Therapy. We are going to have like one of the most magnificent shows today that you have ever seen. This could be possibly the greatest internet streaming comedy show ever produced. We don't know because it's live. We don't know what's going to happen. The whole thing could get shut down any second because that's the nature of the internet. And we like living on the edge. Speaking of living on the edge, going to Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Going to do some stand-up comedy there for 3 nights with none other than Gini Sikes, who is also doing the same shows. We're going to bring our comedy to Michigan, and Pam Palmieri is going to be in the shows as well. So it's going to be a Lunch Therapy invades Michigan for 3 nights at the Ann Arbor Sam Hill, at the Gouchy Golf Resort, and Monty's Public House. So looking forward to that. After the show, I'm going to have to start packing. And I'm going to be packing, let me tell you. Not any weapons, of course. Just jokes. A joke cannon. A cannon of jokes. Gini says, doesn't being made of plastic prevent cancer? I don't know about that one. I don't know. I'm not a plastic expert. Let's see what Kamala says. Joel, Ginny, Pam, I wish I was going. I wish you were going too. So excited. I'm sure we will be doing some live streaming from there. Maybe, who knows, maybe on Friday for Interview Friday, we're just going to do some live streaming on the streets of Ann Arbor, Michigan. I hear it's beautiful there. Packing heat. Michigan, what airline will be taking you? Howard, I'm afraid it's Delta Airlines. So if you can transfer over to Delta, we would love to be in group number 1. One of my dreams is to be in group number 1. Someday I'll do it. Someday I'll achieve that. You know, we all have to have dreams. We have our vision boards. I have a vision board of myself standing in the group number 1 line. Can't wait for that day. But right now, I'm going to bring on Mama J. Some of you know her as Jay Patterson. Here she is right here. I wish I was going, Kamala. Yes, we should have slumber party. All right, let's bring her on to explain her grammar, her use of grammar. Mama J. Group F. Oh, yeah. Very dramatic. There she is. And the audience. Yay. So glad to see you here. How are you today, Mama J, all the way from Topeka, Kansas?
Topeka, Kansas. It's still warm. I am good today. I've been very productive. I have cleaned out the cat pan.
All right.
And I have vacuumed up cat hair. And I have filmed a video. And I have trained my dogs.
All in one day.
Now I'm here. And then
All
I still got to
today?
go to work.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Do you find, Kamala Lopez, who says, you look lovely today, Jay.
Oh,
Wow.
Kamala, thank
nice.
you.
That's
I
awfully
had
nice.
Joel made me take off my other shirt.
I made her take
in front
off her
of
shirt.
him.
Well, when she got on, she had this yellow shirt and her green background. It was causing us some trouble. Jose Salas, Topeka, Kansas. Jose, last week on Tuesday, Jose was killing it. We had a pretty difficult contest. We had Brenda Brown was on, and Brenda Brown has that show Sauced in the City, and I think Jose should be on that show. We're gonna have to. I think I was supposed to get them together. I have to make sure that I do that.
Do we have to have Should we have a GoFundMe to get him on the show? Because he won. He answered every movie.
The only thing about Jose is he has to bring the comedy as well. So, in the show, what happens is you answer trivia questions like on this show, but then when there's a tie or when you get a group of comedians, then you all have to compete with your comedy. And, Jose's a pretty funny guy.
Is he a comedian?
He's not a comedian that I know of. I've never seen him do
Sometimes
comedy,
they're funnier than us comedians. Have you ever noticed that?
It's true. It's true. I mean, look, to Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Weeks of bed rest gets boring. Netflix helps. Oh man,
Is he sick?
Oh no, I hope not. Well, you
Are
know
you
what?
sick, Jose?
One of the things about Sauced in the City is it happens from the comfort of your own home. So you could even be, bedridden, I suppose, and you could do it. Jose Salas is a trivia savant. Howard Aronin is going to be on the show a week from next Tuesday, so 2 weeks from today. So tune in for that. That's going to be really cool. He's got some really great stuff coming up. But we better get to breathing.
But one thing you forgot to mention is we have man-eating otters. We can't forget them.
I like to bury the lead, though. I like to put that, like, the really exciting stuff, like, in the middle. But it's cool. It's a teaser. It's a teaser.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you one other thing before. Back pain and sciatica pain.
Oh, Jose, I'm so sorry.
Sauced in the City can help that. I think
so too.
And then, of course, he has to read the book Healing Back Pain, which I advertise.
I'll send you the book, Jose.
It sounds good. One other thing, you have a job now, and you said that the structure is actually helping you with the rest of your life, even though you have to work in a factory.
In a plant. I'm in a factory.
You're in a factory.
I'm like the people you read about, like they protest because I'm under minimum wage. I can't talk. I have to wear a t-shirt, a certain color t-shirt. I can't drink. I can't get up and go out. It's tough.
Yeah.
This is tough. But you know what? It's structuring my life.
That is really interesting that you say that. Sometimes doing a job that is like menial labor, I don't know if this is menial labor, but I don't even know what menial means, but basically I just think of that as like kind of, you don't have to think a lot. You're just doing something over and over and over again. And
remember how I sucked being a travel agent? I'm A+ doing this job.
Yes. So that actually frees your mind. That it becomes almost like a meditation. I know when I worked in Alaska, we used to play games and do all kinds of things because we were doing this kind of repetitive labor. And it actually, you kind of felt good.
It feels good. And also, I want you to look up the word menial because I was going to make a joke with it.
Yeah.
And it's very awful. It's it's describing me
that's
as
a terrible
drag
thing to say. That's a terrible thing. I thought, no.
I'm like a drag of society.
It says not
If you say
requiring
somebody-
much skill, lacking prestige. Ah, see, that's good to look up words because otherwise you could be insulting people you don't even know. I was talking about the joys of menial labor, but apparently
it's really awful.
well, who knows?
It's-
Maybe who cares about the prestige? Who cares about, other people's impressions of whether it takes skill or not? They can go lump it.
They can lump it or like it.
Oh, God. Hey, check this out.
Tongue drum.
I have to stop this for 1 second because Jose Salas, speaking for the menial labor, Albert Einstein came up with the theory of relativity while working at a patent office. Interesting.
See?
Interesting.
I could become a genius.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, what do you think about this?
Oh,
Tongue drum in the rain.
love it.
The rain plays music.
Oh, my God. Oh, I love it so much.
Soak it in, people. It's beautiful. This is from Mosai 6205. I think that's the type of drum. I think it's
See
gonna.
the tongues and see why it's called a tongue drum? See the tongues?
Yep. That's great. And then here's another one. This one's more aggressive.
That's a cheaper tongue drum, I bet.
I bet you might be right. You might be right. Now here's an actual human playing a drum. This is how we're going to do our breathing today. This guy's name is Man and Pan. Man and Pan.
Oh.
On YouTube.
Danielle!
I know. Why does he say that?
Luther,
Giniel is provocative. He's always trying to provoke me and others on the show. I don't know.
But he usually loves me. I don't know if he loves me today. Dirty Mama J.
Telling you you're doing loser labor.
I'm a loser.
Maybe being a lawyer is a loser labor. Could be. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know what they say about lawyers? They're all, I won't even say it.
Kamala said the second one was fake rain. I think you might be right. It seemed like from a hose or something.
Yeah. Fake.
Danielle says absolutely, and I think he means absolutely.
I'm a loser.
Labor. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you? That's horrible. This is getting off to the wrong start.
Okay, we're gonna be breathing.
To be the greatest show ever, the greatest streaming show ever.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
say our saying during this.
Okay.
Nam myoho renge kyo. Howard and I have a very good connection with Nam myoho renge yo. Don't we, Howard?
Howard Aronin texted me the other day.
He did?
And he said, Nomyo Reiki Kyo. Yeah. We can always do that for each other at any moment. If you have text, if you can text, you can Namyo Reiki Kyo.
I'm gonna be texting you this weekend.
All right. Yeah, you
before
better.
You go on stage.
Because I'm nuts. Here we go.
It's gonna be so exciting, Joel and Jenny. It's gonna be so fun. You know what? You will not believe the turn of events that have happened since I had to cancel from being on that trip. You just can't imagine. It's a good thing I wasn't going.
Tell me.
Just saying, crazy.
Okay, I'm going to get to a new place of existence here. Thank you so much, Timber Rav Vast B Kurd is the name of this video, but the guy's name is Man and Pan. Simply Man and Pan. If you go over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. He's got some cool stuff going on over there.
Okay. Oh,
That's
I
nice.
could.
That's super
Nice choice.
I want to talk to you about this. What things transpired? This is Guignel's hummingbird feeder, by the way.
Oh, that's Genielle's?
Yeah. He so kindly sent this in. You know, he's so unkind in the chat.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
in real life, he's one of the kindest people there is.
So he uses chat as his alter ego.
Yes, it's his alter ego. It's the darker side. He
Yes.
says, is that what Howard actually said? Yes, he did say,
Yeah.
no myo re kyo. I think
It's Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo. I'll send it to you so you could remember it.
That's what he said. I, for some reason, have a mental block.
You do.
I do.
I always kind of thought you're not taking me seriously when I say it.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
I think you're dismissing me. Like I'm a
Dismissing-
loser.
God. You know, let me try and say it then. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo.
Renge, Renge, Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Yeah, there you go.
Nam Yoho Renge Kyo.
And then when everything sucks, we go, oh, Nam Yoho Renge Kyo.
And I think that's our own thing, right? We invented
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
our
So
own thing.
That
Yeah,
is
that's a
copywritten, trademarked. Better not use that. Okay, now we've got a roving report from Sugar Kitty.
Oh, yeah. She's pissed.
This is a little bit of cat therapy here. Cat therapy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, double.
Uh-oh.
It's a double.
I like it, though.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's why we saw it twice.
Hi, everybody. Sugar Kitty here. I'm having quite the day. This is my first video to try to do myself. I did a really cute one using my new webcam on my laptop. But do you think it will download? Because I'm trying to share my part of life that you don't hear from Mama J.
Oh.
All Mama J does is gripe about me. Number one, she's jealous.
Oh.
Yes, I have 20,000 more followers. I probably have 30,000 more now. I don't know.
Rub it in,
You know,
Sugar
and maybe
Kitty.
after this video, I'll probably just blow up. I'll be viral. But anyway, she's always whining about me. So I just wanted to give my side of the story of living with Jay and Denny and Bindi and Zeke, the dogs. So I roam around the house. I am adopted. They adopted me
That's
a year
nice.
ago
That's kind of you.
at 2 years old. I've just been a fine cat. I use the kitty pan. I stay out of trouble. I leave everybody alone because the minute I walk into a room and the dogs see me, they all act like they're going to kill me. What's the point of that? What's the point? Nobody comes to protect me. Nobody. We just watch me run and we all think it's funny.
We have that in our house too.
So this is how my day is.
No problem.
Number one, I'll get up in the morning and I greet Denny. I line up on the back of a chair and I'm just purring and meowing and I want him to pet me. So he goes like this, And I'm like, really? And then I hop off and I go into the other room and I sit with the plants and look out the window.
Yeah, Boney.
No love there. Then I have to wait for Mama J to get up because she's got her door shut and that's where my food and water is. So she comes out around 8:39 in the morning and I'm starving. So she pets me and kisses me and loves me and goes to be with the dogs. So my whole day is towers, kitty pan, sitting with the plants, looking for my food, and running from the dogs when they're going to act like they're going to kill me. Does anybody care? No.
Nobody cares. Oh, it's terrible.
So, of
This
course
is
I think I'm
terrible.
Smoking for this.
She's
So,
smoking.
and
Your
just-
cat is
and,
smoking.
You know, what is it about her being mad when I'm helping her sew? Well, I like the feel of the vibration of the sewing
I've seen
machine.
that. I've seen that where you
It feels
just
good. It's comforting.
roll
to me.
around
I
on the
have not
quilt
very much
sewing.
comfort here. And you know, what's a few cat hairs on the quilts? Come on. And I like to lay on them and feel the love. I'm just sending people love with those quilts. I just want you to know that. This is not me being a mean kitty. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to introduce myself. I'm Sugar Kitty. I am now 3 years old. You know, they adopted me and they took my babies away from me. So, you know.
Oh my God, this is horrible. This is horrible.
I guess not.
Oh my God.
But anyway, thank you for listening. I just wanted to introduce myself.
Poor Sugar
and I am
Kitty.
also performing Thursday night at the Foundry.
She's doing stand-up too?
For the Topeka
She's trying to be you.
Tactics. So please come and let's
Topeka.
help all these kitties so they don't have their kittens taken away from them like they did me. Thank you.
Meow, meow. Oh, yes. Yay, Sugar Kitty. Where is she performing again? Because I talked over it.
Well, she's performing at the Foundry Thursday night. We're doing a big fundraiser for Cat Fix, and they get all the feral cats and fix them so there's no kitties running around. And so she's going to be there performing, and her quilt that she and I worked on is up for auction. So it's a big night for Sugar. So
I hope that she's not going to be smoking, because that sends a
she
very
will
poor
be,
message
and
to the other
drinking.
kids.
I think she's going to be drinking too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Danielle says
Yeah.
it's a dirty kitty. It is. You know, she reminds me a little bit of Meow Meow Kitty. You know Meow Meow Kitty?
I know Meow Meow Kitty.
Yeah.
Meow 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 Meow.
Meow here first.
Oh yeah.
Remember this? This is a good one too.
Meow Meow not going to take Meow place.
Meow Meow's jealous of that one in the picture.
Meow. Colette. Meow Meow. Fancy. Meow Meow. Oh! Meow 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 done.
I think Meow Meow Kitty is playing you.
Done. Meow 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 knocked on the ground. Meow.
Oh, meow.
Meow Meow Meow.
Oh no. That's what you're going to
Now
do.
I'm not that.
You're that vindictive, I think. I think you're going to, like, one day, Meow Meow Kitty's going to wake up and her Instagram page is going to be deleted. That's what I think's going to happen.
I don't know where Sugar
The
Kitty
postman's going to come and run over.
No,
Sugar
she
kitties.
She never goes outside ever.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Terrible. You keep her all cooped up. You keep her all cooped up in
I
there,
do.
like in a tower somewhere.
Like I'm in a tower, exactly.
Yeah, like that's the whole life of Sugar Kitty. Just looking
it's
out
her
the
life.
window, wishing she could play with the other kitties.
And she watches the squirrels and the little lizards running.
No, I feel so sorry. I'm gonna have to subscribe to
Do you want me to bring her to
Instagram.
you?
I think I'm gonna. Well, we do have a spot. Actually, no, though, because she'll probably get the same treatment here that she'll get at your house. Our cats fight with one another and kick each other out all night. It's terrible.
Oh no. And I don't want her to be ostracized. You know?
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that. And it's rough here in Los Angeles, man. You know?
It is. And you guys have gangs. I don't know. No.
We have gangs and we have actors.
And coyotes.
Tons of comedians. It's just. Yeah. I'm not even barefoot. How about you? This is
I'm not either,
terrible.
but I go to work. I don't want to take my shoes off.
Oh, what an example you're setting. Oh my gosh. First the smoking cat. Now this. Are you ready to do some Trash Panda?
You go first.
Me go first?
You go first because I want to hear your set.
Me go first. Meow meow. Meow meow first.
You
Meow
go
first.
first. And because I want to hear some of your set you're going to do.
No, I'm not doing the set here. You got to go to
No
Michigan.
scratching.
You got to go to Michigan to see the set. Here you're just going to see a
know.
rant. You're going to see a rant. There's like a development for a set. That's all you're going to see. But it's going to be smoking, meow meow.
Smoking.
Once you start talking like Meow Meow Kitty, it's really hard not to talk meow meow.
And do you want one of them cigarettes now?
Yeah, really. Just in time for some Trash Panda Comedy Club, Jason.
All right, here we go.
Perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper.
All right, it's Trash Panda Comedy Club, brought to you by Serta Perfect Sleeper. Yeah, Perfect Sleeper. I want to talk today about fortune tellers.
Ooh.
I don't like to have my fortune told. I can't stand it, actually. It makes me crazy. And it's not that I don't believe in fortune telling. It's that I believe in it too strongly. And what I think happens is, have you heard of, like, you know how, like, on this show, we always have people on the show and they're always saying, you know, you got to know where you're going, and then you've got to envision it. You got to visualize. You got to make some kind of board with all the, you know, vision boards of your life, and then you got to start taking steps towards it. Well, when a fortune teller comes in, they just walk right in front of that. They just walk right in front of it. They're like, nope, this is what's going to happen to you. Too bad. And then you got to pay them like $80. And, you know, they always do this thing where they tell you a little bit about yourself where you're like, oh, that is true. And usually that's like a compliment. They're like, you know, you had the greatest education and you're the most intelligent person that you know. And you're like, wow, this person really knows their shit. And then they hit you. Then they hit you with a zinger. Camel and I were in India, Delhi. And apparently at these temples, they have these people called pundits. And Camel is like, we got to go find a pundit in one of these temples, and we got to have him read our palm. And I was like, well, I don't really like that, but I'm not doing that. My grandmother was a tea leaf reader, so it's in the family. It's in the family. She used to read people's tea leaves. But I was like, forget it. I'll just watch. So we went into this temple. We found this guy sitting on the floor who was a pundit. And he said no filming, for one thing. And, of course,
Ooh.
I started filming. I put my camera in the bag, like a good filmmaker. I put my camera, turned it on.
Ooh.
And the
like
guy,
a secret agent.
it was like a secret, yeah. And, you know, these people, they have special powers. So Kamala put out her hand, and this pundit was like, you know, first started with the compliments. You're, you know, a beautiful person. You're good, the greatest education. And then, you know what? He told her all kinds of great things about her life and what wonderful things she was going to do. Like probably, you know, do things. She was going to do things that were good for everybody. And you know what? She went off and did that. She's very, I mean, it was true. And then he said, now your turn. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And, but for some reason, my hand just moved forward towards him. I couldn't even control it. Just like, here you go. And he looked at my palm and he said, all of this was in Hindi or Sanskrit or something. There was a translator. And he said, you had some bad stars a year ago. And I was like, oh my God, a year ago today, something bad happened to me. And he was like, yes, but that's all gone. All the bad stars are gone. You will make a lot of money in the textile industry. That's what he said. In the textile industry. This is like 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, that I would make money in the textile industry. And it still hasn't happened. And I wonder, you know, maybe I got to start selling some more shirts. Maybe some people out there could give me some advice on the textile industry, because clearly it's not working. And you know what happened too is I went back to watch the film to see if maybe, you know, I could get someone else to translate it. Maybe they said tech industry, you know, or maybe there's a Sanskrit word or a Hindi word that sounds like textiles, but it's actually comedy or actually acting or something, you know, that I have some interest in. But I went back to look at that film. There was nothing there. Yep.
Oh.
There was absolutely nothing there. The camera had just turned off.
Yep.
All right. Mysteries of punditry. This has been Mysteries of Punditry. And now I want to bring an incredible guest. You've seen her before here at the Trash Panda Comedy Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mama J.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Joel. I wonder when I'm going to quit being Mama J. I don't know. That I think I have to let go of Mama J because no dreams, no textile industry, nothing is coming true. But I do have this co-host job with Joel. So I am telling you that. That has been a plus for being Mama J. But also, I do the Untamed Elemental Untamed Elemental cards every day, and today it was Butterfly, which is metamorphosis. So when you were talking about India and you were talking about the textile, I'm thinking you could have been those guys that sit outside when you go in and buy your saris and stuff, and then they sit outside and sew the sleeves on. That's probably what they wanted you to do, Joel. I'm just saying. And also I'm a metamorphosis because, you know, I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I could have been a lesbian. And because when I was in junior high, us girls would make out and practice kissing because we wanted to know if we were good kissers when we started making out with the boys, right? Well, I was kind of enjoying the kissing the girls. So there you go. Well, but they told me I kissed too hard.
Ooh. Wow.
And it was a crushing blow. And, you know, I was kind of a tomboy, you know, and I wanted, and, you know, I had motorcycles and stuff, but I had to just always be a wannabe lesbian and just make out with the guys because they shamed my kissing. Now, I do think I am a good kisser, or I was, because I liked to drink. And then I like to go sit in cars or lay on divans with boys' friends, or not even boyfriends, just anybody kind of, and make out. I was a drunk make-outer. Loved it. I would do it. I loved it. It was like, just make out. You did nothing else. No feeling, no petting, just making out. And how did we do that for hours? And then I would just be, you know, but then as I got older, I would go out into people's cars and make out. and I wasn't single. Does that make
just anybody's car? Anybody's car?
Well, actually with people that I knew that, you know, I'm one of these flirters. I'm kind of a flirt, and I like to if somebody makes goo-goo eyes at me, then I'm ready to make out. So that's what I did. And so I was not a very nice wife, but I always felt like you're just making out, right? That's not infidelity, is it? Maybe. I'm not married to them anymore, so I don't know. But anyway, that's who I was, and I'm not a lesbian. Maybe still a wannabe at 71. I think I could be. I don't know. So that's all I got today.
All right. Jay, I love the way you end your set. That's all I got today.
I think it was enough, don't you?
I think it was good. That's very interesting. I'm not sure why you call yourself a lesbian. It seemed like you just wanted to be. I think you were like a pansexual. I think is what you were. Seems like it.
But that wasn't a thing then, you know. And then what was sad is that the school found out that us girls were making out, and then they were calling us homos. I didn't know what a homo was. They would call us up on the phone and go, homo.
Did you ever make prank calls when you were a kid?
Yeah, and I didn't know what a homo was.
It means man. Look it up. Means man.
Oh, no, but homo was that we were being queer. I mean, they were saying stuff like that, but none of us knew what it meant.
Yeah, so you know, insults don't really work when you don't even know what they mean.
Yeah, all of us were going, what's a homo?
I think it's time for some wildlife therapy. is something you gave me a long time ago.
I love
And it's
this
your-
little spider.
It's a spider.
You see him? He has this magnificent web.
He does.
I don't know if this will show. Oh, look how pretty that is. Isn't he gorgeous? And he's teeny tiny. And look at the size of what he's working on.
It's amazing.
And
what
he
they do.
has been here. He has been here since the 4th of July.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the deal with you? I like how you know, this obviously is a beautiful specimen of animal, but I like how you appreciate the tiny things, the very small, the microscopic spiders and their intricate webs, because we miss it. You know, a lot of times we miss it. We're like, I just walked through a spider's web. Where's the spider on me? Is it on me?
Yeah, and he made it. He lived
Have
through
an
like
appreciation.
3 major storms. He's an incredible spider.
I mean, how do they do it? How do they, they have this? I mean, talk about, you know, having a vision.
Yeah, a vision board. That was his vision board.
That was his vision board, just to make that web. Look at, I like the way your head's just kind of floating there.
I know. I like it too.
Cool. It's cool. I'm going to wear a black shirt next time for.
Oh, let's do that.
I like to make my head go away too. Disappear.
I do too. That's kind of fun. Oh, I love this guy.
These guys are the greatest. Red pandas. I've become sort of obsessed. How's that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Here we are. Oh, you should put my head on your head.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? I don't think I can. I can't see it. Let's try it.
Oh. Let me see.
Let's see.
There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah. I'm a sugar kitty. I got 4 hands. I don't know about that. I mean that.
Do you
pretty
think we're
high-tech.
the only ones who? Do you think we're the only ones who think this is funny?
Oh, it's hilarious. Come on, everybody thinks it's funny. You can never ask yourself that. Never ask yourself that.
Okay, I'm never asking that again.
These are gorillas. Gorillas are.
I love the gorillas.
Yeah, so here's some gorillas for y'all. What do we know about gorillas? We know that they are they share 98.3 of their genetic code, 98.3% of their genetic code with humans. So, you know, we're pretty much the same. And our closest cousins, they are our closest cousins after chimpanzees and bonobos.
And have you had friends go hang out with them? I've had a couple of friends go be with them. They say it's quite something.
How do you do that? You can do that?
You have to go, it's real specialized. Like if you're a photographer and things, just a few people at a time. And also, what is it? I thought being a silverback, there was something special about that. Being a silverback. But I printed this out for my last time I was a co-host.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about it. Now I don't have it.
Oh, no. You know, adult males are known as silverbacks. That's thing.
What it is. Thank you. Thank you.
And they live to be sometimes 50 years old in the wild. They can grow to be 6'5" and weigh up to 590 pounds.
No, I didn't know that.
Gorilla nose prints are as unique as human fingerprints.
And what is it that they want to cut their paws off? That's why they get poached.
Are you serious?
Oh, look.
People cut their paws off? Their hands off?
Yeah, that's what poachers do. They cut their paws off and then they send them to people and they use them for ashtrays.
Oh my God, you're kidding
Is that
me.
disgusting?
You are kidding me.
I don't think I'm kidding.
You know what? They also
that's what your friends, that's what people can do.
People can do is stop that.
They can go and take the photos, but it's like I said, that's very, a few at a time.
I would think. They beat their chests, both males and females. It's much louder in males because air sacs in the throat and chest make the sound more resonant.
And why do they beat their nails?
Their chest?
Chest.
I don't know. Tell me why. Is this a joke? Is there a punchline?
No, it's not serious.
Oh,
Well, are they talking to each other?
it's a good question. Somebody's gonna have to find that out. I don't even know the answer
I'll look it
to
up.
it. Jeez. You can't have them as pets, but they had that Coco. Was it Coco? The one that
Coco?
could do the sign language?
Did you know that Topeka Zoo was famous for having an orangutan that painted
Oh, wow.
for years?
Did people
For
buy
years
his
and years.
artwork and hang it on the wall?
Oh, people came from all over the world to see him. He's dead now, but yeah, it was very famous.
I was going to say we should have him on as a guest, but if he's
I
dead,
think he's gone.
not much we can do about that. So Coco learned sign language. Actually, a good friend of Mr. Rogers. Did you know that?
Wasn't there a movie about Coco and it was really sad?
Yeah, I think so. And Robin Williams was friends with him too.
Yeah.
And he got super sad when he died, I think. Maybe that was Mr. Rogers. I don't know, but like he knew. Anyway.
Yeah, we were sad when our orangutan died. It's
Yeah.
just sad when animals die, you know?
I'm still lamenting the two-headed lizard that was at the Woodland Park Zoo when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Had two heads.
Oh, and he died?
And I was going to go. I did a class report about it. I was going to go. I was going to see it. And then he died before I could see him.
Oh, no. You could have become world famous.
Still bumming out about that one. That would have been a great roving reporter.
Now, here's why they do their chest. Some of them they're recruiting. So maybe instead of making goo-goo eyes to make out, so maybe I'll start doing that.
They don't have cars to make out in either. So you should probably, get a good technique from them.
Yeah,
about how
and
to
then
make out
that's how
without
they
cars.
communicate.
Wow. I wonder if Coco...
Oh, but they also said they don't always want to mate.
Oh. Gorillas. This has been Gorillas.
Love it. Thank you.
Now we're going to get into something really dark.
Oh.
Really dark kind of tale here. Maybe we need some scary music for this news item. I think so. But Bonnie, could we get some mysterious music? What are you doing? Oh, God. He's playing with a cat. He got all excited about the cat, so he's got the cat in his lap. And... Did
your cat that sits next to Charlie see Sugar Kitty?
Oh, no, but I'll have to get him to watch later. He's out causing trouble, I think. Okay, so here it is. Broken news. Run the otter way.
Oh, good one.
Can you tell us about these crazy...
Yeah.
So yeah, that's jogger in Malaysia. I don't want to scare anybody. Was attacked by a pack of about 8 wild otters while jogging. This just in. And they were in the Tanjung Aru sub-district of Kota Kinabalu. And incidents occurred early in the morning.
And she said she was running and they came up out of a drain. And, she says, I just didn't know what they were at first. So they saw her and just came out of a drain. Ugh.
And they bit her all over. Like, they're so cute, too. Like, you would be like, hey, there's my friends, the otters. And then they attack you. And they've got really strong jaws because they break open shells and things like that,
Yeah.
And they eat fish whole.
But I don't know. I don't think they were rabid.
No, they just were protecting their young.
They were protecting their young. And it's like, she didn't want their young.
No, they didn't know.
She was running. It's like, leave us alone. Did I tell you, did you know they drug a little boy off of a deck up in Washington just this weekend?
Otters?
Yeah.
Sea otters?
A river otter. I think sea otters are kind and loving, and I think river otters have to fight for their life.
That is a bold, bold statement. I don't know, Mama J, if we can say that, but maybe it could be.
I didn't know there was, Because I've got the pictures of the little otters like that on their back, and
I
they're
love
on this,
otters.
and they're on the icebergs and stuff like that. But these guys, they look like rats.
Okay, here it is. Here, 4 days ago. Oh my God, I can't believe you knew this was happening.
I did know. I really try to keep up. I try to prepare to be your co-host.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that so
When we do see it, on the rare occasion that it does occur, it's for territoriality or protecting its own pups. If it's a female, protecting its own pups.
On Thursday morning, Washington's Department of Fish and Wildlife says a mom was walking with her child down this dock at the Bremerton Marina. They say a river otter then attacked, pulling the kid into the water, scratching and biting. The mom quickly yanked the child out of the water and ran while the otter chased them. The child was treated at a hospital in Silverton. While river otter attacks on humans are rare, just 6 reported in Washington over the last decade, the damage they can do is serious.
So I had really large bite wounds on each cheek. I had a really big kind of gash on this left side of my eye here. Luckily it didn't get my eye, but it was just very close. It bit through my nose.
Jen Royce lives in Bozeman, Montana. She was attacked by a river otter last summer.
Okay.
The damage, as you heard, was extensive, seen here in these pictures.
That's the end of that story. That was getting gruesome.
Wait a minute, Boney.
Oh, it's getting too gruesome for Boney. It's like, this is not what lunch therapy is all about. Those Bremerton bottoms.
Hey, I am liking your background.
You like it?
I'm liking your background today.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. This is a good one, huh? Do you want like the elephant guy or anything like that? Oh no, we can't do that. Hey, it's time for the contest. Let's do this thing because otherwise we're gonna run out of time. This is an animal contest. I know. Can you believe it? Time just flies in this.
How did it just flies?
Crazy ass show. This could be one of the greatest lunch therapies ever.
I think, you know what? Ask the audience, do they think this is the greatest show ever?
Is this the greatest show ever? Or is it like, what is your favorite lunch therapy show? Love to hear that.
Yeah.
You know
what? Breaking news. All right. I think we need to have a fundraiser to raise our Patreon, uptick our Patreons. I think we need to have a show like Jerry Lewis used to do. We could, come on and, do our acts, and people could come on and then people could donate.
Yes. I think that's a really good idea. You know what's coming up? I mean, if God says the same, my friend used to say that all the time. If God says the same, says the same. This is episode 590. So if God says the same, episode 600 is coming in 10 weeks before the end of the year. A telethon. Maybe that's too far away. I don't think so. But yes, we should do a telethon on the 600th episode.
Yes.
And have it be like a podathon.
A podathon.
I think that's a great idea.
Let's do it.
You heard it right here on Lunch Therapy. Let's get into
I'll give free kisses. I'll give kisses.
Free kisses. All right. I don't know why the hummingbirds have 5 points already.
Yeah, that's not
fair. Mama J
fair.
has nothing. And Mama J's not even on the screen. Boney is really asleep at the wheel. He's getting all excited about Michigan. He's going to Michigan. He's going to Michigan.
Oh, he is?
He's taking the bus, though, so I don't think he's going to get there on time.
Is that afraid of flying. You're not going by bus?
No, he's afraid of flying. He doesn't fly.
Well, I'm glad you're going by Delta and not Spirit.
Oh, yeah. But I wish I was going United because I got friends in high places.
Then Howard could be your guy.
Yeah, that would be cool. Huh? All right, animal trivia quiz. Welcome to our animal trivia quiz. Most fascinating creatures on Earth. Boney's still excited about the kitty. I think there ought to be a scene between the kitty and Boney. That would be really kind of fun. All right, so let's see. Animal trivia. This is totally generated by AI, this quiz. So it's kind of an experiment. It's kind of weird though, because it seems like the answer is like in the picture. Which of these mammals can fly? Sometimes I think the AI thinks we're really dumb.
Bat.
You know, it says bat. It's good. Okay, let's go with bat for the first one. Correct answer. The bat is the only mammal capable of true flight. Bats have evolved wings. So, I mean, I guess if AI was trying, really clever, the thing about AI is they're always trying to be our buddies. They're like, no, we're not dangerous. AI. We're not dangerous. We like to make fun quizzes for you. That's all we're doing.
And there's,
Yeah.
Question 2, elephant.
This is a weird question. Animal. It just says animal longevity. Oh, which one lasts the longest or lives the longest on average?
I say the tortoises.
Tortoises. Galapagos
because it says famous for their longevity.
They're like giving it away. They're like, I like humans. I'm going to tell them what the answer is. See, I like you all. I like you guys. And girls. And everyone else. Excuse me, we need a point for the bat. Oh, they need a point for the bat.
Oh, yes,
they
do.
They did get it first.
Yes, you do, Neil. You're so smart.
So what's your answer, Galapagos? What's your answer, Neil, for animal longevity? The longest living animal. I don't know. I'm trying to find this article about... Boney, could you get the article about the surveillance cameras? Apparently the guy... Blue whale, Neil says.
Oh, Neil says blue whale.
All right, we're going to find out. It's weird because... Well, I'll tell you about the AI thing later on. Well, okay, let me just tell you. The guy who runs Oracle, who was the CEO of Oracle, he's decided to tell everybody that we're going to have these AI-operated surveillance cameras and drones just watching us all the time, policing us, and coming and arresting us. RoboCop is here, by the way.
I'm glad I'm not making out anymore, because I'd be caught.
You would totally be caught. So everybody's saying tortoise now. Neil says maybe tortoise. Neil, I'm going to give Neil blue whale if it's blue whale. Answer is bowhead whale. Bowhead whale. Wow.
No.
Everybody got it wrong.
Wow, we all wrong.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was pretty loud. So yeah, they have found bowhead whales can live for over 200 years.
No. And where do bowhead whales live? I got to find that out.
Yeah. Bowhead whale has the longest confirmed lifespan of any mammal. Bowhead whales.
I've never seen a bowhead whale.
I never even heard of it before. Largest shark species. This is kind of tiny. Great white shark, hammerhead shark, whale shark, tiger shark.
Well, why does he say largest fish in the ocean, and then it's probably not that?
Why are you assuming the AI? Why are you assuming the AI is a male?
Because this is what a guy would do.
Totally. Kamala says whale shark. What is your final answer?
Mine was whale shark.
And it is whale shark. Yay! So everybody gets a point there. I think you both get points there.
Yes, we do.
It's 2-1.
Okay.
Largest wingspan. Albatross, eagle.
Oh, no.
Condor or swan. You know what? Some of these I went in and changed the little descriptions because they were totally giving them away, like you were saying. You're just like, here's the answer. Ha ha ha. How does this game show thing work again?
Why do I want to say condor?
Stingray. Kamala says stingray. There's no stingray. Danielle says, I want to see what happens when Nasty Mama J makes goo-goo eyes at the AI. That could be dangerous. That could be very, very dangerous.
Ooh.
We're going to have robots, AI robots walking around. It's going to be cool.
You know what? Would it be considered an affair if you're making out with a robot?
These are the ethical questions that we're going to have to
we're going to have to come up with that.
We're going to have to really explore those things. Okay, so Kamala says stingray, largest wingspan. Albatross, eagle, condor, swan. Kamala says stingray.
I said condor.
You said condor. Okay, let's see what happens. Albatross.
What? Oh.
Nobody got that one. Albatross is the longest wingspan. 11 feet.
Quick information. Yeah. Why we don't see those bowheads is they only live in the Arctic waters.
I'm in the Arctic waters all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. I never see the bowhead whales. I don't know. Maybe now I will.
Really? Yeah, up by Greenland and stuff.
Wow, that's cool. No, I'm not in the Arctic waters. I hate cold water. I can't
Oh,
even...
Fastest
marine animal: dolphins, sailfish, marlin, tuna. That one's kind of tough.
We all know those dolphins are fast. We all know that. I don't know about marlins and sailfish. All I ever see them is hooked on a hook.
Guignol says sailfish.
Really? Okay, I believe Guignol.
You know, I go an entire year without thinking about sailfish. I just never think about it.
Do you, and you never see them. I mean, you only see them when somebody's hooked one, right?
Kamala says marlin.
Ooh, how?
Marlin. I feel like the marlin has like a smaller dorsal fin. The sailfish has like a really big one that looks like a sail.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a coral and say tuna.
You're going to say tuna? This big, bulky tuna? It's funny. When I was a kid, I thought tuna were really small because they came in a small can. Little did I know it was just like a piece of a tuna. Just a tiny piece of a tuna. Sad. Sailfish.
Sailfish. Guignol was right.
Yeah,
wow.
Guignol knows his fish. I would have never guessed sailfish.
Have you ever seen a sailfish? I've never seen a sailfish.
I never think about it. Now I'm just going to be thinking about it all the time.
Very good, Guignol.
Recorded at speeds of 110 kilometers to 68 miles per hour during leaps out of the water.
Look how far he goes and leaps out of the water.
You know, I went and found that picture because I was like, this is... They didn't... I don't know what they had a picture of, but AI did.
Is that you? Are you snorkeling and then you threw in that
I went
sailfish?
and took that picture myself. Yeah, I was like, I got to get a picture of sailfish for lunch therapy. Oh, Guignol's kids are marine biologists. They are. There's a big movement. I feel like every kid I talk to these days, I'm like, what are you going to be? What are you going to school? And they're like marine biologists. And I blame SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
SpongeBob. How many kids do you have, Guignol?
He has many, many kids. He'll tell
you.
He
shouldn't be calling me nasty mama if he's got kids.
Giraffe neck length.
Ooh, 10
up to
feet.
4 feet, up to 6 feet, up to 8 feet, up to 10 feet.
I don't know. 8 feet.
8 feet? Kamala says up to 10 feet. She's raising you 10.
Yeah, she's raising me. Okay. I call.
You know what I want to do with this show is I want to have like Sawston the city has, where people could win money. And they could sponsor people and they could do all that stuff. She's going to teach me how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to do it, legally on the up and up, I guess.
I know. Now, would you if I won, would you Venmo me some money?
Yeah, then you get some money. Wouldn't that be cool? Money.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be weird if, like, in your life, I'm not like this. Maybe you are. But in my life, I've never been like, oh, how much money am I going to make?
Oh, no.
Never the first question. The first question is, how much fun am I going to have?
Yeah. Well, guess how much money I'm making right now? Did you know I'm working and not making minimum wage at the plant?
That's illegal, right? I mean, come on.
I think so. $13.50 an hour.
Good thing you didn't wear their shirt.
I know. So nobody can write in.
Yeah. So, okay, let's see what the giraffe neck length answer is. And the answer is up to 6 feet.
Ooh.
Did no one guess up to 6 feet?
No.
Kamala said up to 10 feet.
And I said 8.
Oh. Maybe these AI think we're smarter than we are.
Apparently, they've tricked us now. Uh-oh.
What's a group of porcupines called? I mean, watching Lunch Therapy, you should know this. Everybody should know this. What a group of porcupines is called. Because we have been studying animals.
I know.
So much. And now the AI is just making us look like we don't know.
And you know what? Sometimes And when you're talking about porcupines, I just think about myself and the time I had a whole bunch of quills in my pocket because I was going to make something, and then they all got stuck in my butt, and it was very painful.
It was in your back pocket?
Uh-huh.
You're like, hey, I
picked them off of a dead one.
I got some really sharp needles. I think I'll put them in my back pocket.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know they were going to, I didn't know. It was terrible.
You were not playing with full deck early on, huh?
I was sober.
You were sober? Well, then there's really no excuse. Maybe you need an AI implant. We're going to get them, someday. Someday we'll get them. All right, so prickle, a quill, a germ, a herd. So far we have quill. What's your guess?
I'm tempted to say quill, but I'll say prickle. Why not?
Okay, prickle. Let's see. Prickle! Oh my gosh, yes! Prickle.
So I had a prickle in my butt.
Wow. I think that that's a quote from Lunch Therapy. I have a prickle in my butt. Let's see if you can tie it up. We'll do one more.
Okay.
But I think AI thinks we have better eyesight too. Because, there's some small text on the screen. Blue ton whale weight, up to 50 tons, up to 100 tons, 150 tons, 200 tons. This is for the tie or the win. Do, 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 do. And then we have to go because it's 102.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna say 150 tons.
150 tons. Okay. See what happens. We got no answer. We lost him because we hit the hour. And the answer is 200 tons.
200.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well.
Oh well. That's okay. That's okay, Mama J.
That was good. That wasn't bad for AI. Wasn't bad.
And you did. The AI did the pictures too for the most part, except for the sailfish.
Yeah, really. I'm kind of impressed.
They made the whole PowerPoint too, which is.
They did?
Yeah.
Did you just ask AI? You just go AI?
No, well, it was a little bit of a combination of things. I went to, I think it was Copilot, which is one of the AIs. And I said, make me a quiz about animal facts. And then it made one and I was like, nah, make one that's a little harder. And then it made that. And I said, make multiple choice. So I kind of you have to talk to it for a while. And then I said, now will you put that in a PowerPoint? And I like to use Keynote. So they put it in a PowerPoint because it's Microsoft. And it was really bland. So then I took it over to this other website that makes, let me see what it's called so people can know. It's called, just a second, AI generator. It is called Gamma. And Gamma took that information, I uploaded it, and just spit out this crazy quiz.
I think the guy in India did mean tech. I do, because you are a genius.
Yes, I'm not the genius. The AIs are the genius.
No, but for you to figure what out you do.
Use it. I'm a user.
I mean, really, I think you're remarkable.
Power user. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Maybe it was tech and textile.
Oh, and guess what? All of my tech stuff I bought, I sent it all back.
What? You just keep buying stuff and
sending it all back because it wasn't compatible with my Windows 11. Excuse me.
Jeez, that's really horrible. I'm looking at getting one of those little pads with the different buttons on it that plays music.
Ooh.
You can tell my expertise.
I want something. I want something I can hook in my tongue drum and make it beautiful. What do I need for that?
They've got those little lights. They're tiny little lights, LED lights, and that makes it look beautiful, if that's what you mean.
But I want it to sound beautiful, like synthesizer tongue drum.
Got to find yourself some rain. All right, it's dance break time. We're going to dance to Bardcore today. There's a guy called Bardcore. Thanks everybody for being here. This is super fun. I'm off to Michigan. If you know anybody in Michigan, send them my way.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh my God. Break a leg is what they say. Break a leg, right? Oh, you're putting the shirt on. Great having you on the show, Jay.